It's chunky. And for this mirror match, which version of Ichigo is stronger? EOS End of Series Ichigo from the manga and Jump Force, or Dangai Ichigo from the anime and J-Stars? Let's find out.
It's showtime. Let's get going. Having some fun, taking a chance, or even two. There's no guideline for doing it your way. Let's just focus now.
I really don't cover Bleach enough, so let's cover a topic that's still controversial 2 years plus after the ending. That being the strongest version of Ichigo. There's more contenders than these two, but it usually comes down to these two, especially Dangai. It's logical in most shonen to assume that the latest version of the MC is the most powerful, but ever since Ichigo lost his powers, Dangai has developed its own cult following that see him as the strongest character in all of existence and being universal, blah blah, like even more so than Yuha with his outrageous hacks. Dangai is known for his speed and durability, evaporating mountains with just air pressure from his parry, fodderizing Aizen, who's much superior to established lightspeed characters. Why do people still act like they're not lightspeed? Since Yuha states that Ichigo regained the power he fought Aizen with, that's confirmation that bare minimum, EOS Ichigo is at least equivalent to Dangai. And we're not even taking into account the fact that he possibly could have been referring to Mugetsu, but I'll get into that later. We can trust this quote due to it coming from Yuha after he's activated his Hacks Almighty ability, you know, the one that can understand his opponent's power, his ability, his blood type, his favorite cereal, all of that. EOS has greater durability and heat resistance based off of the attacks that he withstood. There's really not many feats, but you know, we're scaling off of what we're given. He can also perform the Grand Ray Zero, capable of warping space, so powerful that even Aizen prohibited its use in Las Noches. This doesn't even compare to your eeny weeny baby Zero Oscuras, the one that they're using most commonly. And of course, your direct comparison in which EOS Ichi can tango with Soul King Yuha. Now, he's much more powerful than an Aizen, who is much more powerful than when he fought Dangai Ichigo. So, you know, that's the simplest way to scale it. I think Mugetsu might actually be a problem, as in his attack potency can actually harm, but not to the same degree as Dual Tensa Zangetsu. This Ichigo is much more of a threat to Dangai. And since this Ichigo had his spiritual pressure sensed, you know, on his way to the palace, everyone's like, he's much weaker. Since Dangai, you couldn't sense his spiritual pressure, but keep in mind, he was only in the Shikai. He didn't even release his Bankai yet, and we've hardly even seen him in the Bankai. I'm sorry, this Ichigo is so hard to scale, considering he's only really been in one fight with Yuha, well, the strongest character in the series. And even that was rushed due to the sped up cancellation of the series. But the facts do point to his display exceeding that of Dangai. And even though Mugetsu is somewhat a threat, once again, I still don't see this as big a threat as his hollified Bankai form. I'm sorry. But the winner of this fight is End of Series Ichigo. Yeah, who saw that coming, right? Anyway, put what you think in the comments below. What did I get wrong? What did I get right? Just throw it in the comments below. Also, what fights would you like to see next? Or videos overall, maybe more Bleach, I don't know. Just throw it all in the comments below. And like, comment, subscribe. I'm Chunky, and I'm out.
恋って狙ってる諦めはしない感動って